What's up, guys? As promised, we're going over the week one sales for January 2026. Sales, we had $216.01. We paid $56.04 in shipping, $13.43 in taxes, $53.46 in eBay fees. Our net income was $93.08. We didn't spend a single penny, so our total profit was $93.08. Our inventory went from $44,583 to $47,359. We're just posting death pile stuff, so that's almost $3,000 worth of death pile stuff. We went from 1,224 items posted to 1,360, sorry. So our inventory increased by $2,776, and we increased 136 items. So total profit, again, $93.08. That's our week one results. Again, very slow, and I will explain why we're slow. Bear with me for one moment. I will take you into the screen of death. So this is Flip, another app I'm thinking about using. Let me get you kind of reorganized. So we're gonna go into some sales stuff real quick. If you don't know how to do this, and this is a perfect opportunity for you to learn how to do this, go to overview over here, go to my eBay selling overview, and go to sales over here on the right hand side. We're gonna go to last year. This is going to give you a total number. It's kind of grainy on the screen, but last year's total sales was $19,433. Not to go over the nuts and bolts, but that's obviously the fees we paid, shipping cost. This is what we made last year, $11,273.90. And now what I have is I have a breakdown per month. So we did in January of last year $4,124 in sales. We netted $23.60. February we did $16.53 and we netted $8.70. I'm not going to give you the cents because it just takes too long. March we did $16.76, we netted $9.03. April we did $1,029. As you can see, this gradually goes down every month. $1,029 in sales, $492 in profit, or in net sales. $1,519 total sales, $911 net sales after fees and everything. $1,231 in June, $701 net. July was $1,515 to $906. August was $673 to $365. September I started getting back into it a little bit. I had some personal items that I wanted to sell. I sold $22.39, made $14.82. October slowed down, $751 to $332. November $25.18 to $18.34, and December was $552 to $142. So moral of the story is, when we were hot and going, we were in January, December of 2024, we sold, I can tell you that number too, we sold $4,644 worth of stuff. We netted $27.84 in December of 2024. So just to show you the difference is, in February I had a massive surgery, heart attack, and it slowed me down. It literally slowed me down, and I just, for months I did not feel like boosting the energy and the stress and all that stuff. It probably took at least 6 months to get me back to where I felt normal again. So, new year, new motivation. I figured, let's try this. Let's see what we can do. If we can build it back up to $4,000, $5,000 a month, then yeah, let's do it. If we can do more than that, then great. So more or less, this is the journey to find out if we can do that, how we do that, and this is to show you I'm not bull crapping you. We'll do customized. We'll do January 1st to January 7th. We'll generate the report, and you can see it's gonna be, now why that says 259, I don't know, but I probably did it before and a sale popped off. So I bet you if I go to the 6th, that's probably what it was after I did the report. So we're in that range, so that makes no sense to me why I did that, but that's okay. So literally $200 in sales, $87 in net sales after fees. So moral of the story is, this number needs to increase, and this number needs to increase, and that's our goal. So, and then of course our inventory. So if you want to go to your inventory, you go to listings. I have a lot of death pile stuff. If you don't know what death pile stuff, it's stuff that you bought or stuff that you acquired that is yeah, you don't feel like posting. It needs to be tested, it needs to be cleaned, not really worth posting, but you bought it and now you are stuck with it type stuff. You're only gonna make a couple bucks or whatever, and you get bigger fish to fry, so you tend to put those fish in the cooler. So right here you can see we have $49,447 in total inventory. We have 1,474 items currently listed. So that number is hopefully going up, and that's the goal, is to bring your number up in your inventory over here. That means you have more stuff listed, which can sell more stuff, which should also bring up your numbers in your sales and your numbers in your net income, and then decrease the number in the spend. So that's obviously the goal. Make as much money as possible. So again, guys, that's the week 1 update. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Once I get 50 subscribers, I can go live. I can do in-store lives. I can do a lot more stuff with YouTube. So please support that. Just hit the subscribe button. It doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't cost you a dime. It helps the channel and allows me to build the channel. And again, if this isn't worth doing, then there's no point in me doing it. So this information is for you guys, not for me. This is not about gloating. This is not about, oh, there's so much money I made doing nothing, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of work that goes into this. Don't think that it's just, you know, nothing. But I did make $93 in my first week, which is not great, but that's okay. We'll see what week 2 has to bring, and I hope and pray that every week goes up. That's the goal. Every week wants to increase. So as you can see, week 2 we spent $551 in week 2. But we bought some supplies, we bought some resourcing items. Red's probably a bad color to have for that. But we spent $551.21 in week 2 so far. I could probably tell you we're about even this week, but we got those supplies now. So alright guys, thanks for watching, man. Again, support the channel, support me, and I'll continue to support you guys with information and realistic, transparent data. So we'll see you all in the next video.